Hi guys, so I'm making this video on the subject of habits because I want to improve the way that I not form habits, but I want to improve the way that I add to existing habits because let's face it, forming habits from scratch is way too difficult because your brain is there saying no, it's resisting every step of the way because you might have set the goal too high. I know that I set goals way too high and need to focus on the individual steps rather than the big picture. So focusing on those steps just keeps things consistent. And this is what I want to achieve. For example, I'm currently in the process of composing a piece of music that's going to be performed on the 21st of October at Dewsbury Minster. I've set myself the challenge of getting grade 8 on the clarinet by 2028, which is a massive goal, one that is only achievable if I tackle it in small steps and I work on the basics like the scales and arpeggios. So what I want is for you to be my accountability partner. Now, what does that mean? It means I want you to hold me accountable to 5 things that I want to improve in my own life. Why 5? Because I have 5 fingers, so I can count them off on my fingers. So the first habit that I'm going to improve upon, because I wake up every morning, as we all do, I'm going to set my alarm clock for 7:30. So I'm not going to wake up ridiculously early because I have a job which means most nights I'm finished by 9 o'clock. So if I woke up ridiculously early, then I would be dead as I finish work. And I still want to have some level of consciousness as I do my evening job with the choirs. So that's habit number 1. I'm going to set the alarm clock for 7:30 and wake up religiously at 7:30 each morning without fail. And it's going to be difficult. It's going to be really difficult because I'll want to lie in. My brain will be there saying, no, don't get up, lie in, stay in the comfort of your bed. But because my brain is saying no, and resisting, that's all the more reason to say, shut up brain, I'm going to do what's best for me and get up at 7:30. All right, the second habit that I'm going to improve is I'm going to take a record book to the gym each time I go to the gym because I've formed a habit already of going to the gym. For me, it doesn't take any discipline. It doesn't take any discipline to go to the gym because I enjoy going to the gym. So I'm already motivated to go to the gym. But to actually record every single thing that I do at the gym is going to be just something, it's going to be easy because I'll do what I always do at the gym, lift weights, do a little bit on the step machine, go into the sauna, but I will record what I do in a little red book. And yes, it'll be just, I heard this phrase, whatever can be measured can be managed. So I'm going to see if that's true and see if I make any extra gains at the gym by taking a book. That's habit number 2. Habit number 3. Okay, so I'm a musician, so I need to practice. But some days can go by where I don't practice, and there can be a number of reasons for that. So I won't go into those reasons now. What I will do is say that before bed, I'm going to write down the time for the next day that I will practice. So I will timetable 1 hour of practice for the next day. So any of my pupils that are watching this video will be thinking possibly, oh, an hour. I wouldn't be able to do an hour. It's only because, as I said for the gym example, I've already made a habit of practicing. So for me, an hour isn't that bad. But for you guys, you might not be ready. In fact, scratch that, you won't be ready for an hour's practice. As I say to my pupils, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. This is what to aim for. I personally am going to timetable the hour, like I'll say between the times of 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. I will do nothing but practice, either the piano, violin, or clarinet, and I will need to do a lot of clarinet practice in the coming months and years. So that's number 3. Number 4 has something to do with my diet. Well, everybody needs to keep their diet in check, and I am no exception. So most people, I don't want to be like presume anything here, but like, yes. So if you said, I am going to deny myself chocolate, or deny myself like McDonald's, deny myself alcohol, for instance, to me, that won't work, because you'll always feel as though you're denying yourself something. So I'm not going to go down that road. What I'm going to do is say, I'm going to either add something or at least eat this each day. And this is what I'm setting myself. I am going to eat 4 eggs every day. Why 4? Because it's a number that I've just made up. Actually, it's bullet point number 4, so that might have something to do with it. But anyway, 4 eggs I will eat in whatever form, like boiled, fried. I'm satisfied, as the song goes. So yes, I'm not going to deny myself anything when it comes to my diet. I'm just going to add things until it becomes the diet that I want. And then number 5. So I mentioned waking up every day at 7:30. Everybody has to go to sleep, and sometimes I find it very difficult to go to sleep, especially if my mind is very active, especially about like what's going to happen the next day, or this, that and the other. I just think of something and the brain can just sort of like keep active and active, especially when you're trying to get to sleep. So what I'm going to do is Kindle myself to sleep. So I'm going to use my Kindle, read a good book until I feel my eyelids closing. And that's my plan to get to sleep. So those are my 5 things. If you're watching this video and if you've reached this far, you are now officially my accountability partner. So I would feel the biggest hypocrite in the world if I didn't do these things. Number 1, wake up every day at 7:30. Number 2, take a logbook to the gym. 3, timetable 1 hour of practice the night before. 4. Eat 4 eggs every day. And 5. Read a Kindle before I go to sleep. So those are my 5 not new habits, but habits that I'm going to add to existing habits. I hope this video has been of some use to you, and stay tuned for the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye bye for now.